I'll give you an example of two clients of mine. Obviously, I've changed their identity. Both these clients pay me $10,000. That is for their personal branding package. Okay, it's 1 year coaching and 1 year maybe extension. However, after today, if you look at it, when I look back, it has been like, I think, more than 5 years, 8 years, whatever. Two different clients. Today, that client A, let's say it's a female, where she started off and where she is, she's at least 4x in terms of her revenue, in terms of growth, in terms of business. She has migrated from India to UAE, and now she has gone to the West. Okay, very successful, doing exceptionally well. Okay, we no longer in touch because, you get busy with life. So that's a female. Married. She was married. Now she is divorced. The guy, on the other hand, same personal branding package, everything. But today he is more or less the kind of same, like in a gap of 8 years, more or less earning the same, little bit more, maybe 10-15% more. Same country, nothing else, there's no other change. In fact, he has put on a little bit more weight. Okay, so now the simple question is, both were my clients. Why is it one succeeded so exceptionally well, the other just average? Why? Is it because I like the female and more, I gave her more attention, and the guy I didn't? In fact, I was more tough with the female. She used to literally cry, man. I remember sometimes I was so tough on her. But she has succeeded. Now, it's very simple. With both of them, I gave them the exact same methods, the exact same training. Obviously, it was customized. But the reason why one achieved greatness while the other was average is because, end of the day, the principles are the same. It's how you do. I'll give you a simple example. Check in the gym. Let's say you go to the gym. You see so many people going to the gym, right? You notice there are some people who go to the gym. They come with their headgear. They come with their cool outfit. They come and they are smelling nice and they have their gym bag. And they say, hey, hi, how are you? They'll shake hands with everyone. They'll take their protein shake. They'll sit, they'll talk, they'll watch the TV. Then they'll do a little exercise and they'll talk. And hey, and they're talking, doing the little bit of weights. And then they take a photograph and they're posing. And again, they're flexing and they're posing. And they spend, I think, 2 hours or 3 hours in the gym. And they have a shower, they smell nice. Then they go out. And obviously, they're going out for a date or whatever. This is one category where they'll talk to everyone and interact with everyone. They're coming there for a social thing. And then there are these others who come there. They'll come there, go straight to the gym equipment which they had planned, and they'll do the exercise quietly, whether they have their headphones or whatever. Just do it fast. You will see them, red and sweating and this and that. And they finish and they get the fuck out. Why? Maybe they are busy, they have work. Okay. And then obviously there are the ones who are competitive, who will sit in the gym and they'll do exercise and then they'll eat because they have their meals. They're competitive in nature. And obviously they talk, just hi, how are you? Not much. Now I give you 3 examples of 3 kinds of people. One who comes to socialize, one who comes to do his work. Now the gym is the same. The exercise principles are the same. But why is it after 1 year, you'll see that guy who comes to socialize, a little improvement here and there. Maybe he'll take steroids to show his muscles and all that. But the other person, the second one, who came there, did his own thing. Maybe he'll not show super excessive growth, but consistency is there. The third one, obviously professional guy. Maybe he'll be very big because obviously he has been doing hardcore weights. So with each one, the priority is different, the focus is different, the intensity is different, the intention is different, the effort is different. So in the same way, when anyone comes to me, it all comes down to how much of fire do you have within you, how much of dedication, discipline. I mean, if you don't have that, you can't you can't force feed it. You know, if you have children or if you have brothers and sisters, have a look. Which one of them is successful? Which one of them gets good marks? Which one of them is successful in their career? I mean, the ones who are driven, you don't have to tell them anything. They will do it. Like for example, me, I'm making my video. You think anyone is telling me, hey, Loy, listen, go make a video, man? Or do they tell me, hey, Loy, listen, you're tired? My wife actually tells me, you're tired today, don't do, take a break. Immediately I ask my wife, oh, tired, take a break, who's going to earn? See, you need to have the fire within you, man. You need to have the fire. Like you can read all the books in the world, but if you don't put it into application, what's the point? That's why I tell people, knowledge is not power. Knowledge is no power. If knowledge was power, you could have the Wikipedia in your phone and be the most powerful guy in the world. Today, everyone has access to knowledge. Everybody. Application of knowledge is power. Those days, oh fuck, it's a snake. Look at this. Ooh, a snake. Hello, snake. Hey, I don't want to come near you. It's a green snake. Hi, snake. How are you? And how do you get you to move? This is so funny. Wait, 1 second. You can see? See? You can see snake. Ooh, green snake. I think it's harmless, but hey. Oh, bloody hell, man. Eee! Fuck, I get so scared when I see a snake. Ooh, even though that was a tiny snake, I got so scared. Fuck, if I see a big snake, I don't know what will happen. I'll stop breathing, I think. I might hyperventilate and faint. Fuck! You know, sometimes I see these guys manhandling these big snakes. There's one guy, I think his name is Peter or something, here on the island. Anytime there's a big snake, they call him. Ooh, snakes as the size of bigger than your hand, your arm. Ooh. In fact, even if I see a lizard, oh, I'll scream like a girl. I have to call my wife. And my wife nicely comes and she'll cup her hand and pick the lizard. And how the fuck can you do that, man? What the fuck? Anyway, I was talking something else and the snake came. Fuck, good thing I see when I walk. Just imagine if I stepped on it or something. Ooh. You know, I know cases where people have stepped and they have died. You know, in some places of Thailand, by the way, there is even cobras. Fuck, one guy, vlogger, I know I'm speaking off topic, but I'm telling you, on vlogger, he was talking when suddenly he looked down and, oh fuck, he shouted. There's a cobra, small cobra, but fuck, lucky he didn't move his leg or something. Anyway, whew. Okay. By the way, just so that you know, where my wife stays in the village, fuck, whenever we are driving in the scooter, we see snakes crossing the road, man. Fucking hell, oof. Such a scary sight. There are people who have been bitten by snakes and they've lost their finger or, you know, died. Coconuts and snakes and traffic, what all you have to be afraid of. Anyway, alright. Sorry about that. No, so see, bottom line is this, yeah. It's you need to have the fire. You don't have the fire, nobody can help you. Okay, it's as simple as that. So, yeah. All I can tell you is this much, okay? There's nobody who can put the drive and desire in you. Nobody. Only you have to do it by yourself. If you don't have the drive, you don't have the desire, you cannot succeed. So, that hunger, no? To get up in the morning, to train, to study, to push yourself the extra bit, that no one can put it in you. You either have it or you don't. That is why there are very few people at the top. The rest will struggle throughout their lives. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Because remember, the tools are the same. Everyone has the same tools. Everyone has access to the same information. It just, who uses it? How do you use it? How much do you use? And how determined are you towards achieving what you want? Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Let me know your thoughts. This is me signing off. You guys take care.
Are you fed up of life? Earning a pathetic salary, working long hours, having an ungrateful boss, facing office politics, the constant fear of losing your job, and after paying rent, groceries, shopping, and children's expenses, you are left with hardly any savings. Is this the life you dreamed of? Or do you wish to change your life forever? Meet Loy Macedo, the world's #1 personal branding coach. He will help you identify the real you, position and sell yourself by getting the job of your dreams, and make good money anywhere in the world. If you do not believe me, Google his name, Loy Macedo, and you will find 2 million web links online and over 200 recommendations from very happy clients. So the question is, do you want to change your life? If yes, then contact Loy Macedo. www.loymacedo.com. Who is loymacedo.com? Thinkpersonalbranding.com. What are you waiting for? Do it now.